Hello, everybody. Okay, so work with me here. I'm outside. I'm trying to film. This is going to be hard to do because the lighting is bad if I pull it down here. I guess it's not too terrible. Okay, so I just wanted to find like a serene, like just nice spot. I'm just like on a hilltop in Aberdeen, right? So, just for like some seasonal, like transformational stuff, right? That's just kind of what I chalked it up to be because for some reason, the fall and winter, I think a bug flew up my nose on the way. For some reason in the winter, I don't know why, but I get like really in tune and I get really like transformation starts to happen for me. But not so much in the summer, and I don't know why that is. Does anybody know why that is? So, just to talk about a few things, like I've gotten away from the vegan lifestyle. You know, I wonder if my Kleenex is in here. No, I left them in the car. Yeah, I definitely snorted a fly, but that's alright, or a flea or whatever. So, I've been wanting to get back to the vegan lifestyle. And just to say real quick, there's people on the bike path and stuff. Just to say real quick, I'm Cassie Ruff. If you're new to my channel, I aspire to be a public speaker and an author on the side. I have a memoir written. Still need to publish it, put the manuscript up, stuff like that. But veganism was one of the great things that really helped me change before. And so I'm kind of just, I want to get back to that, and I want to get back to my roots, what I feel is best for me, what I feel is right for me, things of that nature. So, see, I'm just sitting on a freaking hilltop. It's kind of awesome. It feels really good. Got people running back there. So, yeah, it's interesting to me because it's a different wave. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's a different frequency. It's like no matter what, even if I make a mistake or I feel like I'm falling a little bit off the path, like I'm not like I used to come out and like connect to nature and things like this drinking before. Like, and I'd have my backpack too, like I have it now, and I'd just sit and drink, and I'd just like I really would soak it up like that. You know what I mean? Maybe not so much way back in the day, but eventually I had to learn to adjust and adapt to alcohol instead of letting my mind and my emotions take over, crying or being angry, upset about something. So eventually I found peace in my addiction, right? Like I was able to connect to everything and everyone and feel a part of the whole. And I knew it and I believed it. And alcohol just made me believe it even more. And so I created like this connection, with alcohol. So, and suicide too, but and so like now it's like I enjoy things more now when I'm sober, right? Like there's a couple times, when I have been out or whatever that I drank and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. It's not like before when I would relapse, it was still my thing, if that makes sense. I still was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I still loved it and like, and like, but anymore it's just like I like to feel connected to people and things. I don't like it to have anxiety or fear, and it's like I don't have to fear the world anymore. Like here I am, and I bring, I am in touch with my feminine side too now. I talk about that a lot too to people close to me. Like I'm not afraid anymore, man. Like I don't have to put on a facade anymore. I don't have to run. Like I can do things like this, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, I don't know, like it's like before it's like I was scared, but you're not aware that you're scared while you're scared, right? Like you're just like unconsciously walking around, like you don't have this confidence. Like I actually have a cold right now, but I don't need to talk about it. But like it's like now it's like I have this like confidence, and like I'm more connected with my feminine side, and that's okay, like I love it. Like I love who I am today. Like I don't have to hide behind a freaking hat, or like I just use that as an example sometimes, 'cause I used to wear hats all the time, but now it's like, I can just embrace who I am, and like, I don't always have to freaking wear a hat backwards and dress like a gangster. It's like, and I have moments where I do dress like that, just not all the time. I like to tune into who I am and tune into the beautiful woman that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing. But, like, you know, I've been wanting to get my health back. And since I had this surgery, you know, I was going to really take the time to just cleanse and heal and, like, do a water fast and stuff like that. And, like, but then I found, like, you know what? I don't even think I'm ready. How can you just jump into a water fast after, like, smoking and then taking some prescription meds, too, and, like, and eating Taco Bell and stuff like that? It's like, no. All right, remember, Cassie, eat, like, I want to transition back into vegan anyways. So why not eat healthy for a little while? Do that sort of thing, kind of cleanse out the energy to the denser, like, meat and crap, and then go into a water fast. You know, like, that would be, I feel that would be more appropriate. So it's like, I just really need to take this time to focus on healing, you know, right now. I was trying to jump back into work too soon. I've been lacking structure, but, like, so then I went out and bought this planner that's, like, hour by hour, minute by minute, where I can just write in there, like, okay, right now I'm going to go for a walk, or, like, or maybe the next few days just write down what I did at these times to kind of get an idea, you know, and then kind of go off that of how I want to schedule my days. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, and it's just like, you know, everything fell off at once. Like, I had all this structure, I had all these classes, and then I just, boom, I jump into surgery, I'm off work, I graduated my classes, like, it was just crazy, you know, so I kind of, you know, my mind, like, lapsed a little bit, you know, and I made a little bit of impulsive decisions and stuff, not anything too severe, but, like, I can tell that, you know, I need a little bit of a mental adjustment. So, like, so that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing. And with the whole, like, winter, fall thing, like, I don't know, for some reason I always transform around this time, or something new comes on, or whatever the case is. Oh, there's my bird. See? I don't know if you can see it in here. Maybe not. Birds have always been my symbolism ever since I had that spiritual awakening at Manor Park. What do I do with my coffee? Here it is. So, you know, I'm just kind of talking, and I just, like I said, I just want to get out in nature and do something out here and just kind of connect. Cause yeah, I've been feeling a little like, do I get back on the meds while I'm in this, like, no structure zone, and, like, I just, you know, it's like I'm just sitting there, and, like, before I would just sit and just geek out on YouTube videos, just taking all the knowledge. But I think right now what's happening to me is, it's not that I have all the knowledge that I've stopped growing. It's that I know these things, and now it's just like appliance, right? And continuing to grow in my own journey. Now it's just doing. Now it's, I mean, I do applicate the things, but it's like, before, it was so, you know, it was so exciting when I first learned about the law of attraction and all this stuff. It still is exciting. But when you're first learning it, man, you're soaring. You have all this energy because you're learning about life, and, like, everything's synced up, and energy and all that good stuff, you know? So, like, it's really awesome at first. And then later, you know, 4 or 5 years later, it's like, okay, I got the stuff. Now let's applicate. Let's start my own journey, my own path to share this message, right? Now, enough retaining. I've retained enough. I've been studying this stuff for about 4 or 5 years. So now it's time to really get that message out there in my own kind of way that's going to reach people, right? Like, we all reach people different. I'm sorry about the lighting. But I just wasn't willing to move because I really like this spot. So I'm going to end this clip and start a new one. But if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow my subscription. Unless you don't like the sort of thing I'm about, then that's just fine and dandy. I'm going to go ahead and start a new one, though.